A very good morning and welcome to today's forum. I'm Gideon, a client central legal solution specialist coming from Kevin and Wu Associates. It's my privilege to serve as your moderator today. Before we begin, we have prepared two questions doing a survey across the website. So we'll ask the question during the Q&A sessions, and speakers will have to address it later. Our focus today is on the critical issues: online child grooming. As our work increasingly becomes digital, children are spending more time on the internet and social media, which, while offering immense opportunities for learnings and connections, it somehow exposes them to potential dangers. Online grooming is a growing trend where the predators exploit these platforms to gain the trust of young users, often leading to exploitations and also abuse. Why is this important? It's not just a law enforcement but a societal one. As educators, parents, and responsible internet users, it's our duty to recognize the signs and also understanding the tactics used in grooming. By educating ourselves and the communities around us, we can better protect the vulnerable children from these hidden dangers. Throughout today's forum, we will explore this concept in depth, offering insights, preventions, and interventions. I would like to invite Ms. Kalisha from KEA Hospital. Would you like to talk more about online child grooming?
Yes, thank you very much, Gideon. Okay, hello everyone. Good morning. I hope everyone has had their breakfast. Alright, so I am Dr. Kalisha, a psychiatrist from KPJ Hospital, and I would love to share about the understanding of online child grooming. So what is online child grooming? In this digital era, online child grooming has been a growing problem, and it is very important for us to understand how it works. Yes, there are a few meanings to the word grooming, but what does it actually mean in this context? So grooming is when a predator forms a relationship with a child online to manipulate and exploit them. This usually happens gradually and often without the child realizing it. So the groomers, they will target children who feels lonely or are seeking attention online. They start by offering friendship, emotional support, and even giving gifts to build trust with them. And once the relationship grows, they will start using like manipulative tactics, like making inappropriate behavior seem normal, or even confusing the child between right and wrong. And this actually has been shown in research by Craven and his colleagues in the year 2006 that these groomers, they use the psychological tricks to gain more control over the child. So when one of the tactics they also use is they will isolate the child from their support system, like their family and friends, and then they will tell the child to keep their relationship a secret. So once this happens, the groomer will actually gain more power and control over the child's decisions and choices. So it is very important for us to be aware of these tactics. And once we are aware, we can then make open conversations with our children, and then we have to also teach them about safety, online safety, and also like even teach them like about the importance of telling us if anything, when they feel comfortable, then they can tell us, they can talk to us. So yes, when we catch these signs early, we can then protect the children from any harm and also for their mental well-being. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Kalisha, for sharing such crucial insights into psychological impacts on online child grooming. What's particularly alarming about this online child grooming is how these predators exploit a child's emotional vulnerabilities. Gaining trust and control them slowly with seemingly harmless interactions. So, Ms. Sharon from NCMEC, our guest speakers of today, would you like to share some of the signs coming from online child grooming?
Yes, thank you, Gideon. So, good morning, everyone. My name is Sharon. So, I am the Cybersecurity and Child Protection Specialist from NCMEC. So now, I would like to share a case scenario first. Please listen carefully, everyone. So, A 14-year-old girl named Emily. Emily is begin spending more time online and begin very secretive about her chat. And then her also received many free gifts or money from an older man she met through Instagram. And then she mentioned that this old friend give her very much more effective advice online. Her parents also noticed that this girl have sudden mood swing and unwilling to talk about their online life with her parents. So after investigating, they found out that Emily was being groomed by this old man who was eventually arrested before this. So everyone, online chat grooming start with only simple sign in our daily life. So first, secrecy about online activity. The child might hide their phone or refuse to talk about their feelings, about their privacy to her parents or friends. So they choose to talk with people that online. So second is sudden mood swing. A child might begin upset or anxious after spending time online. For example, like they easily get mad or get angry or get quiet if we ask them to stop using their device. Third, receiving gifts from unknown sources. So the gift, parents have to take note on this because if the children gets any free gifts, free money that they can't explain, it is a red flag. So, sorry. And then finally is meeting new friends online friend. If they start to mention about a friend they never met in real life, this is much more to consider. So, for example, if they start to ask for opinions, like, hey mom, I have a question. I have a friend online friend who's 30 years old. Can I seek from some advice from you? So this is something to investigate. By staying aware of this sign, we have to act early, especially the parents and friends also, to prevent that our child being groomed by others online. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Sharon, for sharing such impactful case scenario. What stands out here is how these predators exploit, how these predators disguise themselves as friends and gain trust through gifts, attentions, and as well secrecy. Miss Irene and Miss Marsha, would you like to add on?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Gideon. A very good morning to everyone. My name is Ayuni, and I'm here representing Monster Among Us, an organization dedicated to safeguarding children from the dangers of exploitation and grooming. Since we already heard about the understanding from Dr. Kalisha and the science from Ms. Sharon, so today I'll be speaking about the prevention measures of online chat grooming. Let's be clear, online chat grooming is not an abstract threat. It is real and it is happening around us. According to child protection agencies, over 70% of grooming occurs online through platforms that children use daily. And hence, in Malaysia, over 117 Malaysian children were sexually assaulted by the perpetrators they met through online. This is the reason why we have to take proactive steps to banish online chat grooming. The prevention measures that Monster Among Us is promoting is the Lapor Predator campaign, which encourages us to report an online exploitation through online digital. The next thing is this is to ensure that both children and adults know how to report an online exploitation through accessible and trusted platforms. The next step, besides that, We also collaborate with social media platforms, so we can improve our reporting system about online exploitation content. Last but not least, is also we aiming to create a safer digital environment and improve our system to remove any obstacles of reporting online exploitations. That's all for me.
So, alright, thank you, Ms. Ayumi. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ima Marsha, a child protecting advocate from the Women's Aid Organization. Today, I also want to talk about the importance of preventative measures. But I want to talk about it from a slightly different angle, mainly about building digital resilience. So, it is important to teach children the skills on critically thinking about the contact and interactions they face online. Okay, a researcher named by Sonia Livingstone, she has emphasized that when digital resilience coupled with critical thinking, it will help the children recognize online child grooming and their risks. Next, when we encourage children to talk and to think about the interactions that they have with strangers online, this will empower them to protect themselves, resist manipulation, and also maintain control over their online interactions. As mentioned by Ms. Ayumi in her campaign, the role of adults is vital in this process. But I would like to talk about the role of parents beyond the online world. So, open, engaging conversations between the parent and children are critical. Rather than just monitoring online, they should also create a supportive space where the child feels safe to talk about their online experiences. A recent research by UNICEF has noted that only 39% of children feel comfortable talking about these negative experiences. However, this is extremely crucial as this trust is the first step in the child talking about their behavior so we can detect them early on. So together, we must implement these preventative measures for a safer future for all children online. We can protect them from exploitation and make them serve the work safely. So thank you, that is my part.
Okay. Creating online social network is so crucial, as Ms. Ayumi mentioned. Encouraging your children to stay connected with close friends and families can help to detect suspicious behavior early. As Ms. Marsha noted, open conversations are way more effective than just monitoring. So, yes, so we have mentioned early, we have collected 2 questions coming from Reddit, the website. So I'm going to start with the first question. How do psychological vulnerabilities in children, such as low self-esteem or a need for validation, make them more susceptible to online grooming through social media platforms? Anyone would like to answer?
Yes, I would.
Ms. Kalisha.
So it's actually a very great question. So from, like I said before, children with low self-esteem, they will seek for attention online, and these groomers will then want to take this opportunity to talk with the child, and gradually they will become a target to the predator.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Kalisha. That's actually the answer we're seeking for. By offering praise and friendship, this creates a psychological bond. So, psychological bonds. And with this, the victims might fall into the groomer's traps. So we proceed to the next questions. How can parents and caregivers balance encouraging children's independence online while also monitoring their social media activity to protect them from potential online grooming without infringing on their privacy? Anyone would like to answer?
Yes, I would like to answer that. This is a very good question. From my opinions, parents can safeguard their children's online independence by fostering mutual trust and educating them on digital risks, including online grooming as well. So basically, instead of invasive monitoring, parents can use subtle tools like privacy settings or family agreements on using limits of social media. By doing this, children can feel empowered of their actions and they can report any concerns to their parents, and this as well as they can create a partnership maintaining safety ensuring between their parents as well. That's all.
As the idiom goes, parents can be your guiding light. That perfectly describes how important the role parent is by protecting their children. By implementing the privacy settings and also family agreement, this can better protect your children to become one of the victims, we say, okay? So yeah, that's the end of our meetings. Before we end our session, I would like to say a big thank you for our special panelists for sharing your expertise, and we hope to see you guys again in our next meeting. Thank you so much.
Thank you.